Hi, I'm Madison and this is 21 Questions, where deep, unfiltered, and fun conversations happen with people you know and love who didn't let anything get in the way of following their dreams. I love to say I have Down syndrome, and it's the least interesting thing about me. And while I know that's true, you're probably like, okay, Madison, I've heard of Down syndrome, but what does that even mean? It's a condition that impacts your development. So you might see almond eyes, differences in speech, some mobility issues, and the need to understand the world a little differently, but it also can include things you can't see, like heart conditions, anxiety, and depression. Down syndrome isn't something I'm scared of, so you shouldn't be either. I think the things that make us different are way cooler than the things that make us the same. I used to think people without Down syndrome were never judged, stared at, or overlooked like I was. Well, I was totally wrong about that. Lots of people feel judged for something about them that makes them special. It's just about never giving up on yourself so the world can start to see what you've known about yourself all along. That you belong just the way you are. I started this podcast so people could learn a little more about me and my community, but also to be inspired by people I love and admire who have never given up on themselves. I could play 20 questions with my guests, but now that you know I have an extra 21st chromosome, I thought it'd be fun to give them an extra special 21st one, just like me. We'll both take turns drawing questions at random, so you never know what's coming next. Is it something super fun or something that makes you go deep? This is 21 Questions.
Okay, we're back with another bonus episode of 21 Questions. And this is, of course, Madison Tevlin, the amazing host of 21 Questions.
And this is Sylvia, and she's also a producer on the podcast.
When I first met you, you were part of Best Buddies at school, but you didn't necessarily have like the biggest circle of friends.
And that actually is true.
Right. And it was hard for me to see that for you because I could tell you were like in that stage of life where you really wanted to be like making friends.
I wanted like a lot of friendships and being me and everything, but when Best Buddies came into my school, it felt better being part of the community that I could make lifelong friendships, and everything made it so worth it. And go to a lot of things for Best Buddies and everything as well. Went to Indiana for this big conference every year. And I just kept going to them because they're so fun, they're so interesting. I can see all my friends haven't seen anything for a really long time and everything. And some people I still connect with and talk to and everything. Yeah. And I love those experiences to go to Best Buddies stuff and know that I'm not alone because I have all these friendships and friends I've made and everything through that chapter. Yeah. And every time I'm with them, I always feel the best within myself.
That's amazing. The thing that I think was such a big turn as your friend to see when you were in the movie Champions, it was the first time I saw you like really make a circle of friends.
I know.
Look at your smile. It's so huge right now because it's true.
It is.
And you I saw
like James, Josh, Matt. I'm just shouting all your names out right now because I love all three of you guys and everything so much. Even Kevin too, I'm not.
Yeah.
Because those are my core people, like my boys, that I've always had so much fun, I think, from the whole movie with. There's a lot of cast, but those are the four people that were like
with me the most.
Yep. James is like my best friend that I want to still keep connecting with.
Yeah. When I met you, you were like lonely and you were really trying to fit in with people, and it would break my heart to think that like you were missing out on having like really deep, beautiful friendships because I know how amazing you are and I wanted to see you have people that you like knew were your people. And then when you went to film Champions, you met them, and it was so cool because, like, Champions, yes, it's so cool. Did you get to start a movie with Woody Harrelson? 100% you did. Amazing.
I know.
But the takeaway from that was I would be like, hey, what are you up to today? And you're like, sorry, I'm on FaceTime talking to this person. I got to text Josh. I got to call Matt. I'm writing a movie with Matt today. And I was like, oh, these are her friends. These are your for real friends that you will have for the rest of your life.
I feel like Matt is a real friend in my whole life, and I think because I feel like we do so much everything together, me and Matt. We write scripts together, we work together. Like, everything, he pitches me ideas and everything. We do a lot of that stuff and everything together. He makes me like the editor, so I edit like everything of his stuff. He'll like give me everything, I'll do everything for him. And I love doing that, but I also want to build up on our friendship and have more fun together. I remember playing card games with him in Saskatchewan. We played Rummy Cube, we played golf. He teaches me these new different things every time I'm with him. And they're so cool and so fun. Showing little tricks that he does and everything is always so cool.
Looking back when you were younger, how does it feel now to have this like circle of like really good, wonderful friends compared to like in the times where you felt like you were the most lonely?
I never had like people I can just talk to and everything, but now I feel like everything's changed and everything for the better and making more friendships. It feels so good that I'm in this circle and everything, and I never did that before. Mm-hmm. And I feel like everyone gets me and understands me and everything, so it's a lot easier to build those friendships through Best Buddies 3 champions and everything I'm doing now. In my past, I never had that.
Yeah.
Everything I'm doing now is making me want to be better than for myself and keep looking forward than looking backwards.
Amazing. I think anyone who doesn't want to be friends with you is crazy.
I'm agreeing with you. Everyone's crazy, and they're lost if they don't want to be with me.
Well, you know what? And honestly, it's such a good reminder because in this life, like, there's an age gap between us. I've lived some life. But in this life, like, you're going to meet lots of people who are kind of friends for a moment and then friends for your whole life. And those are all totally fine things because you're going to meet people. Sometimes it's going to be quick. Sometimes I've had conversations on airplanes before with people who I'm like, oh my God, I connect with this person. This is so beautiful. And that was my friend for an airplane ride. Or there's people who come in and out of your life for whatever reason. And I think everyone yeah. And someone, it's like always teaching you something about yourself. But I think friendships are one of the most incredible things you can have because not every day is going to be perfect. Not every moment of your life is going to be wonderful. And if you can have people that you know you can count on, and on your worst day, they're going to show up for you. On your best day, they're going to show up for you.
That's right. Any shape and any kind and everything, you always know that everyone will be there for you no matter what you're going through.
Yeah. So I heard on a podcast one time that you need to have friends who are going to be with you through your lowest lows, but also on your highest highs. Because if you're having the best day ever, sometimes people get like jealous of that or envious of that, and you want someone who they want you shining as bright as humanly possible. So I think you have built this amazing group of people around you who's like, Team Madison, like on your best day, they're like, yes, we're there for you. Do you think that's important that someone's there through like the really tough stuff, but also like the best stuff?
I think it's so important for people to see me rise to the top and live my best life and everything possible. I have a lot of people in my life that love me and everything so much that they always want me to be the best person I can be and everything. But all my people that I love, all my best friends, it just shows me everything that I can do.
Totally. And then when they have like some of their best days,
and then I'll be there for them.
Exactly. And isn't that the best feeling in the
world? And the best feeling that they could be there and everything for me, but I could be there for them too.
Yeah.
It goes both ways, not just one way.
Yeah. Your best day could be someone else's worst day. Your worst day could be someone else's best day. You need to have your friends who are going to be there with everything for you. And I think you really have that now, and it makes me so happy for you.
I didn't have that before, but now I have everything. I have my friends, I have my caregivers, my team, everyone around me. It feels so good that I have everything right now that I never used to think I would have before.
That's amazing. That makes me so happy for you. You deserve everything.
I really do deserve everything. It's because of you that made everything happen.
Oh, well, thank you. It sounds like also Barb and your parents and your amazing
That's
people.
true, but you are my manager.
Oh, well, thank you.
The best momager ever.
The best
That's
momager.
exactly who she is.
I'm the best childless momager you've ever met.
That's so true. You're the best momager for life.
Love you.
Baby girl.
Thank you. Love you. Okay. Do you have any other questions for me before we wrap up? Is there anything, as a wise old owl in your life, is there anything I can be of any assistance?
So why do you love to be an owl?
Who are you talking about?
You. The owl and tiger. And the cheetah herself. The little sprinkle on top.
Thank you. I run very fast. Watch out, everyone. I've had my sneakers on for a reason.
I know. Sylvia's the best.
Do you have any questions? Random. You can ask me whatever you want. It can be silly, deep, throw a 21
question. Anything?
Yeah, sure. I might not answer, but you can ask me.
I want to know the story of how you and Jordan met.
Oh my God. Okay.
And how you guys fell in love.
Okay. I always believed growing up that I didn't need to have a partner in my life. I grew up in a household where my parents were like, love is something that should be a compliment to your life, not your whole entire world. So I was like boy crazy, don't get me wrong, but I was never like, oh, I need to have a boyfriend. So I moved away. I moved all the way across the country by myself.
I'm smiling so big.
We love Jordan. But I moved all the way across the country by myself, and I had the best group of friends that I came into, and we were having so much fun together. And I went to a bar one night, and I saw this very cute boy at the bar, and I honestly, he thought I was a twin. And he came up to me and he was like, do you have a twin that works at the university that he went to? And I was like, you can't just ask me if I have a twin because I'm blonde. Like, I was like,
oh my
come
God.
on, loser. And then it turned out he was actually not a loser at all, and he was so cute. So then the next day I called my best friend who lived on the other side of the country, and I was like, oh my God, I met this cute boy at a bar last night. I'll probably never see him again. I was like, but he's from Ontario. Your boyfriend's from Ontario, and I had never been to Ontario, so I didn't realize how big it was.
I just had another question after you're done.
Sure. So I said, they must know each other, and it turned out that they did. They played hockey together. So my best friend's boyfriend was like, oh, he's actually a really good guy. And I was like, well, I'll probably never hear from him again.
Wow, that's good.
Then he called me the next day took me out for dinner. He took me on a date for 10 days straight.
Then
he had to go run a hockey school for the summer with our brother-in-law, and he was like, I don't talk on the phone. Can you imagine Jordan talking on the phone?
For hours? I don't think that would ever
Exactly,
happen.
same.
But maybe only with me, but like that's it.
Oh, it's only you, probably. So he's like, I don't talk on the phone. And this was before people could really text each other and stuff, okay? Like, remember, I'm an old person. So he said, I don't talk on the phone. And I was expecting, okay, 3 weeks are going to go by. I'm never going to hear from this guy. Like, this is done. And then it was maybe 2 days later, my phone rang. I'll never forget, I was hanging curtains in my new apartment. I almost fell off the chair I was standing on because I was so shocked when I saw the number come
clumsiest
through.
person you could ever be.
Yeah, exactly. I am clumsy. That's true. I guess this is only making that
and then I
real
can
for
just
people.
laugh at you so hard.
I almost fell off my chair. And I answered the phone. I tried to be all cool. I was like, hi. Hi, how are you? Like, didn't expect this phone call. And it was him. And then he called me every day while he was gone for 3 weeks. And then he came back, and we've been together ever since.
Oh, that's so cute.
Yeah, it was really cute. He's
And
very
I had to
special.
call you Cream.
So before I got married, my last name was spelled Creamer. And so he calls me Cream because that was like a nickname of my last name. But then he calls me Little Cream because I'm much shorter than him.
And that's very cute.
Yeah, I'm very lucky. But I always say to you, like, you need to find someone who's like gonna be good for you and hype you up and be there on your best days and your worst days. And I will say that I'm so lucky I'm married to someone who on my best days he's like so excited and happy for me. On my worst days he's like in it with me. And that's like to me what love really is. Like,
I love that.
love is like hearts in your eyes and like wanting to make out all the time and all kinds of things. But love is
you still
also
feel that though.
Oh, 100%. But like I also feel like I've learned what love is in such a different way because we've been together for so long. It's like being with each other through like the best and the worst stuff.
And what are like your most favorite days? Like, what do you love to do?
What do I love to do? Like in anything.
In anything. Any day of life.
I love being with my friends and with Jordan. Like I have such an amazing group of friends that like I just love hanging out with them. So if I can have a perfect day, I'm going for a big walk with my dog. Hopefully we're running into some of his friends because I love seeing my dog have friends. It's like brings me so much joy when I'm like, oh, that's my dog and look at all his cute adorable friends. And then eat a really good meal, usually at home. I really like eating at home because you get to like have better conversations when you're at your house.
You have like home cooked meals, everything like clean, healthy. You know what you're making and everything.
100%, and you get to like.
And you feel better about everything when you're home.
Yeah, my dog gets to be there for dinner, so I love having people over. We love entertaining. If I can have like people in my house every single day,
I would definitely be there.
Over. But then I also like to be by myself sometimes, so I like watching a disgusting amount of TV. So if my day is full of walking my dog, having a good meal with my friends, laughing a lot, and then ending the night rotting on the couch with my husband and my dog watching TV, that's my perfect day.
Oh, I love that.
You know love languages? Like when people say like, what's your love language? So love languages I think are really cool for not just for love, but also for your friendships. Because like it's important to show people like you can love people as a friend or more than a friend, obviously. What do you think your love language is?
I think my love language is music, honestly.
I knew we've added a love language. Okay, great. So that's amazing. I love that.
Because it's true. Like I feel like my love language is all about music and connecting with people and have conversations with them through music. And I feel like that's like a light that everybody can come with.
That's cool.
That's what I think. Music is a universal language, and it go everywhere, anywhere in the whole world, and people can just connect with that with you.
I love
and it's the best feeling.
Do you send playlists to your friends or songs to your friends?
Like literally everybody. It's like the best. I have so much fun like with my music, go like wild and crazy, and for myself, and I send everything to everyone. They're like, "Oh my god, you make such a good music playlist. I want you to do this for me." More. Amazing.
That's such a cool way to like deepen your friendships because if you share a song, it's like how we had a guest, we won't spoil it, but talks about how books are her love language and like giving books is like such a personal thing for her and like music's like that for you.
Music's like everything to me, and that's why I feel like my love language is everything about music, but also connecting with people through that.
Amazing. All right. Thank you for being the world's best host, for having such honest conversations with me.
And thank you for being the best producer on 21 Questions.
Oh my God. Hey. I try. I will do anything for you. So it's
and I'll do everything and anything for you too.
Okay.
You're my love.
I love you. Do you want to say?
And this is 21 Questions.
That's what I was going to say. and this
is 21 Questions.
Goodbye.
Bye.
I'm Sylvia.
We'll get together. You know, if we're just talking about my disability, like, no big deal.
Just sweating.
No, you're not.
I like that question. Do you like the question?
Yeah.
I'm seeing stars in my eyes because the light. No, I don't care.
Oh, good.
It's making us look great. So
Very
who
good.
needs to?
But you know what I need right now?
What's that?
Is a drink.
Is a drink. Can we? How long have we been going for?
32 minutes.
Okay.
Oh, wow. We've been talking
Flying
about
by,
long?
whizzing by.
Oh, this is so much fun.
Good. This is
Us
bad.
four girls.
I know.